So, Braden, just start us through the process leaving Wyoming, right?
Yeah,
and then coming to West Virginia.
Yeah, no, it's been quite a culture change in all the best ways. I've loved it here. I'm really happy that I made that decision.
Why did you want to transfer, and what were you just looking for? Better competition level? What was it that got you looking to begin with? Because you were successful.
Yeah, competition level. I'd say the biggest thing is I just kind of needed a reset. I was at Wyoming for 5 years, you know. I kind of needed a change.
Did you have to explain to your uncle or your aunt or your cousins what the hell a bandit is?
Yeah, nobody.
Well, they say, "What is a bandit?
Yeah.
What are you?"
I've just been saying edge to sum it up because the explanation just doesn't get through. So
Yeah. That's basically what you played at Wyoming?
No,
Not
so
really?
it was more of like a true. No, you never switch sides. So it's field. Like you could be playing field, you could play in boundary. Similar in drops and stuff, but yeah.
So not a whole lot of carryover?
Not as much as I would have wished, but it's enough carryover.
Explain some of your responsibilities in this defense.
So there's a lot of things. From like we got swap package. There's a bunch of packages where you can be used all over. You know, you'll see me at 3-tech. You'll see me Apex. You'll see me in a bunch of different places.
So, pass coverage, run, support, rush the pass, or do you do it all?
Yeah.
So you have to like that part of it, right?
Oh, I love it.
Coach Castile said the position has two responsibilities. Affect the quarterback and set the edge.
Yeah.
I know obviously there's a lot more like you discussed right there, but does it kind of boil down to that no matter what you're doing? It's one of those two tasks?
Yeah. No, Jeff's been amazing. He wants us to get off the rock and run to the ball. So, that's what it comes down to, for sure.
Looking at transferring, did you have time to look at, hey, this might be what this team is running defensively?
I kind of found out on my visit what it was going to be, and I was super happy once I learned more about it, for sure.
So it was the school first, then the scheme, and that's how which is a little bit backwards, I think, a little bit, right?
Yeah. Well, I just didn't know what I was getting into, new staff and stuff, you know. So I was pleased once I found out what the scheme was.
A pretty good deal there for you personally, right?
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Was it a tough choice? We've heard the transfer thing. It's just hectic and trying to decide quickly as to where you wanted to go, and you got here for January.
Yeah.
Was it crazy at that point?
It was crazy, and I was very happy when it was over. Very happy when it was over.
Walk us through moving from Wyoming to West Virginia. Do you take all your stuff with you, or you just get on a plane and then get new stuff? Well, how do you go about that?
So I did do the drive from Colorado to here.
So you packed your car.
Yeah, packed the car up, drove, and beautiful drive. It wasn't bad.
No car issues, nothing?
No, thankfully.
Good.
Thankfully.
So you were high school teammates with
20-some hours? Go
high
ahead.
school teammates with somebody, right?
Yeah, Chase Wilson, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So was that part of it? Did you guys, talk a little bit? You didn't play college together, so.
Yeah, no, we had no idea that. I asked him, I was like, what schools are you talking to, you know? Because I was committed to U of A for a little bit, and he was here. So I couldn't believe it, because I really wanted to come here, but I didn't. There's kind of like almost like a dead period, you know, where I wasn't hearing much from West Virginia. So I think mid-visit for him, I started hearing more from West Virginia, which I was very happy about.
You said you were glad that it was over, and you mentioned you were committed to Arizona for a while, but not very long. It's never over, I guess, right? You commit, and all of a sudden the phone starts ringing again. Was it hectic, having to make up your mind once and then think about a second offer? I imagine that is probably why you want to just wrap it up as soon as you can.
Yeah, no, it was kind of, you want to wrap it up, but you want to make sure it's, I don't know, the right decision you're making, you know? You don't want to rush through it and end up in a crappy situation. So
you had obviously some interactions with West Virginia before you commit to Arizona. A lot of guys are just done when they're done like that too, but how do they get back in the picture, and how do you make sure that you're not just, I don't know, you're not making the wrong decision just because someone else came in and said, hey, come on over?
Yeah, so when I actually committed to University of Arizona, their DC had told me that they just let go of their D-line coach. So I kind of knew they were having some staff changes and stuff. And luckily, the Castillos had reached back out. So it just kind of worked out well, you know. Yeah.
Your thoughts of Morgantown, West Virginia? You're from Colorado, college in Wyoming, so this is, you ever been to
No.
West Virginia? Anything over here? What's it been like moving?
I love it here. I really do love it here. I can't think of a better place to be.
How far east have you been before this?
This is the farthest east I've ever
Farthest
been.
east?
Yeah.
Are you used to the time zone change?
That was a tough change. That was a tough change for workouts.
Yeah, 9
that
a.m.
was
is
tough.
not 9 a.m. for
No,
you.
no. And I think we were going at 7
Yeah.
during the winter when I first got here. Yeah, that was quite the change.
Yeah.
Anything you miss?
The mountains. I miss the mountains. I mean, we got
Hills.
pretty hills here
Yeah.
with very green hills, but yeah, I miss the mountains.
Yeah. Talk about Castillo. He's kind of an old school coach and one of those guys that'll put his arm around you and explain things. Talk about playing for a guy that was a coordinator and has been a whole bunch of different places and has all the experience.
So thankful. I mean, he's what you want. The old school is, in my opinion, the way to be sometimes. You know, I love it. I mean, he has like that where he puts his arm around you, and then there's times he's screaming and there's spit going everywhere. You know, so it's the best of both worlds for sure.
Yeah.
Give the scout on Chase Wilson. How good is he?
Oh, I don't know. I would love nothing more for him to be behind me or vice versa. You know, that it's nice having that connection, for sure.
What do you like about this Zach Alley defense?
You don't know what's coming. Yeah, I do love that. We do a lot of different stuff.
Chase says you have to study. You got to be in your playbook. You got to know what you're doing, right?
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
very much so.
Very much so. Yeah.
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 Are you comfortable? Are you adjusted to that part of it?
It's definitely more studying than I've had to do in the past, but it's also helping raise my IQ of football too, which I appreciate. Yeah.
Last year, battled some injuries,
Mm-hmm.
playing at a pretty high level in the seasons before, and for 7 or so games last year.
Yeah.
How difficult was that on you mentally?
It was very tough mentally, for sure. Very tough mentally.
What were the injuries?
I had a concussion, and then in 23 I had a hamstring that like I just could not kick. Like I almost every game it'd re-pop, and we just didn't really have the depth, so I just had to fight through it in 23.
Anything else, Braden?
If I have your timeline right here, I think you're a freshman in the COVID season.
Yes.
Okay, and then don't play you redshirt the next year, right?
Not redshirt. I redshirted. I did redshirt and then I played in 22.
So
Yeah.
that's what I was saying. Like, and you started every game that year too.
Mhm.
Did you make some type of leap, or were you like wondering the year before, like, hey, why am I not getting out there? I'm pretty good. Just seems like it's so unusual for a defensive lineman to go from nothing
Yeah.
to everything.
Yeah, I think what happened was we had so many old dudes that were able to get that extra year, came back, you know, and they had all the experience. So once they left after that extra year, I finally got the opportunity.
What's one interesting thing about you that your teammates don't know?
Love pickleball.
Pickleball?
Love pickleball.
Okay.
Thank you guys.